The problem is God is holy. He's fiery. He's got electricity coming up from his waist up and his waist down. We cannot be in his presence. If you don't believe me, go stand too close to a fire. Tell me what happens. How did it feel? Very unpleasant. And God is described as a consuming fire. A consuming fire. That's who God is. We cannot get close to him in this bodysuit because we and fire don't do too well together. So we somehow need a body that is able to be in God's presence. How do we get that? Well, Adam and Eve originally had such a body that was able to be in God's presence. That was lost when sin entered in. And so now the only way is for God to enter one of these bodysuits. He became flesh. We're told, Emmanuel, God with us, that God became a man. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. The word there for dwell is eskenosin. It's the same word as the word shachan in Hebrew, which means to dwell. Askene in Greek is a tent. A tent. And so we see this. Paul talks about this. For we know that if our earthly house, this tent, skenus, is destroyed, we have a building from God, a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. He also says, for we who are in this tent, this skene, groan, being burdened, not because we want to be unclothed, but further clothed, that mortality may be swallowed up by life. Right now we're in this tent. Jesus also came into a tent. What is a tent? How long can you live in a tent? Well, I suppose you could live in it for quite a while. But we all know that tents have problems. They're not very stable. When too much rain happens, it seems to just kind of bleed through somehow. At least that's what happens to me when it rains. I'm in a tent and it just starts dripping on me somehow. Tents can be blown away by the wind. They don't hold the heat very well. They're not very good structures for long-term living. It's a temporary dwelling. Temporary. And that's what we're in right now. We're in a temporary dwelling.